into productive members of the great United States of America first. It didn't matter. Nothing mattered then but getting through the next 60 seconds. Lara heard all sorts of details later without meaning to. Right now, though, she lay flattened and breathless under the weight on her back. Life and hope and air squeezed out. "I love you," the captain whispered in her left ear, hot, sour breath against her dark hair. It had grown back, first in the sorting shed and now here, though the ends were brittle and fraying. She was lucky to be in the pink room. The plywood stalls downstairs could see as many as 6, 7 an hour between first roll call at 0500 to midnight. No breaks, no lunch. Up here in the rooms named for colors, though, there were special clients. A special diet, too. More calories than the average campog, especially a 29er could dream of. Exemption from even light labor in the sorting sheds. Some of the uniformed guards, or the jar captains, the highest class of campog, because why force a uniform to work in the stinking jar barracks, where you lay 3 or 4 to a shelf bed, brought presents. Tiny containers of scent, either liquid or paste, not enough to get drunk on. Lipstick, it was edible, more welcome than the damn cologne. They often brought food, the best present of all. Cigarettes to trade. Some of the girls here drank the colorless, eye-watering liquor the uniforms were rationed, instead of trading it away for more substantial calories. It let you forget, and that was worth a great deal. A few minutes of release from the tension was so seductive. The poison dulled you, though, and dull didn't last long here. Soaking in bathtub booze was a good way to drown. "I love you," the captain repeated, the hiss of a zipper closing under his words. The mattress had finished its song of joyless stabbing, and it barely indented under her slight, lonely weight. "I've organized a car, and gas, a good coat. I'll come back and get you." He bent over to arrange her, pushing her shoulder so she had to move, wanting her to look at him. Rolled over on her back, Lara gazed at the ceiling, the damp trickle between her legs aching only a little. More raw lumber. Paint was a luxury. The red on the brothels outside was left over from something else. The only other painted building was the commandant's house on the outskirts, with its white clapboard walls and picket fence. Lara had even seen the high-haired, floral-dressed wife once or twice, sitting on the porch with a glossy magazine back when the war was going well. Some campogs used to work in the house or the garden, but that stopped when the siege of Denver was broken. Even the commandant's family had to go back to the cities, retreating eastward. The captain was blond, his bloodshot blue eyes showing his worry over the war. He was her special client, and his status meant she didn't have others. Black wool uniform with the special red piping, the silver Patriot Academy ring on his left third finger, mimicking a wedding band. The back and sides of his head shaved, but the top longer. He'd begun growing it out a little while ago, when the war turned. He examined her while he buttoned his outer jacket, settling his cuffs, made sure he was zipped up completely. A hurried visit for him. How many hours had she spent in this room, blessedly alone, and how many with him, talking at her, unloading his worries, his thoughts, words dripping over every surface, trying to work their way in. Most of her energy went toward being impervious, locked up inside her skull, building and maintaining walls for the steel bearings rolling inside her, so their noise could drown out everything else. "I'll be right back." The captain bent over the bed again, and his lips pressed against her cheek. There was almost no pad of fatty tissue over her teeth. Still strong. They hadn't rotted out yet. Childhood fluoride had done her a good turn, and with McCall's crew, there had been pine needles, berries, ration bars with orange flavor and minerals, all in one nasty, grainy mouthful. She was lucky, really. And how fucked up was it that she knew? The question was a waste of energy. Here, you couldn't afford to ask. Every effort was